There's a huge misconception about middle class, man, because there's this thing where they talk as if middle class people, that's all we're doing is just sprinting for our life, breaking a sweat with every step, you know what I'm saying? And that's not true. There's distinct differences between poverty class, middle class, rich class, and beyond. Hey, let me give you an example. See, look at this right here. So when you look at the speed of poverty class is literally a standstill. It's a standstill because those who are unhoused or out of work, who are just falling on hard times, living on skid row, every step they take is falling into another pit, falling into another trap. It's basically a standstill. So there's a distinct difference. See, middle class people don't realize that even though life is hard, you still have mobility. You still have mobility. But okay, let's move down past middle class to rich class. Now, the big misconception about rich class is that rich class is lounging you on the yacht. No, that's not true. That's not true. There are so many responsibilities that rich people have that middle class people don't. Rich people, in many cases, spend a lot of mental energy trying to keep themselves out of the range of losing everything, because there can be one or two mistakes where you can go from rich all the way back down to poor. So it seems to me that rich people tend to move a lot faster than middle class people, but it's a misconception. They got all this stuff twisted. But let's talk about middle class people like you and me. The speed of middle class is a light jog and a brisk walk, because we are the people that do the day in, day out. We go to these jobs. We work for 30, 40 years at a job. If you're running full speed, how in the world can you last 30 years on a job running full speed? Man, it's not true. It's a light jog. It's like a marathon. And when you understand that middle class is a marathon, you'll learn that when people tell you to live below your means, to save for a rainy day, save for emergencies, to put away, to invest, they're trying to help you to build the dexterity for a long-term endurance, because middle class is about enduring long term. So if you got this misconception, man, that people have thrown into your mind that somehow middle class people are just hustling, man, that's hustle culture, man. That's not middle class. Two different things.